I'm Mike from Make Every Media. We are a variety stream. We play music every Monday around 8 p.m. Central with song requests and media requests, live learns, and special musical guests. We do Workshop Wednesdays where we like to try out new kinds of streams, sometimes starting as early as 7:30 with Metaverse, conversations in the metaverse about the metaverse. VR tours at 8 p.m. with Carlos Austin and the XR Social Club in Altspace VR and or VR chat. And if it's a lucky Wednesday, we'll visit Wade's guitar building workshop and check in on the latest line of Pottymouth guitars. On Sunday nights we play games, old school, adventure, RPG, retro, indie, artsy, open world, interactive, fanfic, Metroidvania, mostly Chrono Trigger, but honestly I'll play anything once. And if it's a lucky Sunday like a first or a third or a fourth, we've got call-in, voiceovers, and reactions with friends. So find the heart to follow us, say yes to get notified when we go live, and start earning your atomic beans today simply by watching our channel. Earn enough beans to make me change my hat or see my cat. Until then, make every media. And now, Make Every Monday, music and media with me, Mike, from Make Every Media, and sometimes Megan, and often Magellan, and a myriad magical musician mates. This show is best experienced at twitch.tv/makeeverymedia while logged into a Twitch account.
It's totally free to sign up for if you don't have one already.
Just boop, boop. Things got a lot more gamified over here since we became that one. No, we're not doing that one. We're not doing Music Monday. That kept going to Music Monday. This is Pottymouth Guitars. This is Pottymouth Guitars.
Pasha.
Yeah, give me a little sound check, Wade, so I can hear our levels together.
Let's do a little
daddy.
bit of Pasha.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Bling.
All right, how did that sound? Anybody out there?
I'm not hearing anything.
Here we go.
Why don't I hear volume on this?
Hey, they sound pretty good together.
Good.
I think we're doing all right. How you doing, Wade? I mean, Earl.
Hey.
Hey-o.
I'm doing great.
Put a coin in the name jar.
Mm.
So we're here again with Pottymouth Guitars, and we started going through the first video from the Telecaster last week, and we didn't even make it through this first video. We did a lot of other things last week. We got some intros cut and some outros cut, and cool, sounds good from Make Every Media, from Amber in the chats. Great.
Thank you.
But we didn't really even make it through this first video, and there's still a question here, I think, about how much of these first videos we're even going to use, or if we're going to fast forward through them entirely for the highlights. And I know this is a reach. This is almost like archaeology, because this was a year ago when we started looking at these, and I want to say we screened this one and maybe took some notes, but do you remember, like, are those in Google Docs? Are those a text
Probably
document?
Google.
Like, I kind of want to search for that while we watch this,
Yeah.
and see.
Howdy, folks.
I guess I will still run it on about 1.5 speed at least.
Okay, there's another.
Sure.
Actually, this is an episode of what I'm going to be calling.
It's a little quiet.
Pottymouth Guitars. And now, what I do on this
I think I
particular
can
channel,
boost that.
or this show, is I either repair, or I'm maintaining, or repairing, or building, or refinishing, or something, some guitar or equipment or something like that.
We watched
Maybe
this
I'll do,
already,
like,
right?
unboxing of tools, or
Yeah, we watched a bit of this, and then we just kind of started fast forwarding through it. So I guess what my question is, like, are we doing anything to this? Like, because originally when we started watching this, we had all these ideas, like, whenever you mention a thing, we might pop it up or link to it. But yeah, are we doing that? Are we gonna watch them all and sort of do that for each, or are we gonna start at tape 20 or whenever you switched?
Right.
Like, what do you think?
I think maybe the best thing to do would be to make a sort of cursory glance at some stuff.
Yeah.
and just sort of like, oh well, here's when I was on the dryer, and then the next clip maybe of me on, I did guitars on the folding table for a little while.
Well, okay, so then let's just like
sort of like, hey, and also I think it's probably going to be smart if I script a little bit of narrative that might like,
okay,
hey, back in the day, I was trying to make this guitar for myself, but then somebody interrupted me and said, hey, I want to buy it, so blah.
Well, so I'm starting to envision that as kind of a montage sequence, and I can see that us pulling one clip from tape one small clip even. So we might just totally fine. Find the most engaging like small clip or something, or maybe just use part of your intro and then, So I'm starting to envision like that, and it might be that kind of thing for for like you said, until your first decision point. It might just be like 1, 2, 3, clip, 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 about at that pace, through like 10 tapes, just like one each maybe.
Probably you're not even like just a few little tastes of like, hey, this is what I was doing, but then it turned a corner and here's what we're doing. And
okay. So maybe not even one per tape, you're saying. No. Let's just jump over to tape 2 just for
sure.
I think I can say shits and giggles on the air. I think I can say there's no censor here. So what do we got going on here? There's 2 guitars side by side, or?
Okay, so this one would have been where I think I was doing the same treatment.
Should we listen to some? Should we watch some? There's several. Yeah. It looks like there's several camera angles as well. So I'll go potentially at least 2. I'm gonna go for zoom 0001. See what's going on here. 5-minute tape.
Wow.
Dog. Let's speed this up. 175. Or maybe this is just a setting up take. Looks like.
Oh yeah, I think I'm probably haven't clapped yet.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and rename that then to setting up.
So we got 2
go
into this.
Action.
Survive. And yeah, I've got this. Welcome back to Pottymouth Guitars.
Okay.
Found it.
You're looking at Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle.
Hey, you do a welcome.
Arbuckle. And yeah, back to Pottymouth Guitars. All right.
Right there. Seems to be
welcome back to
spot. I'm gonna leave a comment right there.
Okay.
Intro. Boom.
Pottymouth Guitars. You're looking at Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle. And yeah, I've got this big old mask around my face right now because I'm fixing to do some sealing.
What was that?
What program are you doing the comments in?
Oh, this is in Frame.io, so I can even send you a link directly, I think, to this page if you want to comment along.
Okay.
Actually, I can share this as a review link. Should I just post this in the chat? So that Amber can leave comments too.
Yeah,
no, let's send it to. Yeah, should I? That would be that would be quite an experiment.
That might invite demons into our.
But it might make our jobs easier. But here, for now, I just posted it to you in the Zoom chat.
And I've got some pretty toxic stuff I'm going to be working with, so I want to be safe and good to myself, and survived cancer twice. I don't want to spit in Superman's face.
Ha.
You know what I mean? So,
So hopefully this mask will remind me to keep my comments at least a little bit brief as we lead into this. And this will be a little briefer in terms of jibber jabber because I'm going to put this mask on and I don't know if you're going to be able to hear much at all what I say. And I figured that the headphone thing probably isn't going to fit and probably wouldn't help. So we've got two microphones, this one and this one. I'm not going to have the headphone mic, so you won't hear me mumble and grumble. But yeah, my lungs are a bit of a priority given I use them to sing.
I'm glad about that. I'm glad you're wearing the mask, especially after I watched that Bob Ross documentary.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Toxic paints.
New park project.
So this is pretty good stuff. I mean, I'm glad that we're just going to be posting mostly the raw video and not worrying too much about editing on that. And then, but then in the grand scheme of things.
So we've got.
Well, here you go. You're about to explain what you're doing.
Got a two-part project. I'm sure you recognize the purple Strat, the Potty Blaster that I've been working on that needs a sealer. And I learned that because I did not use a sealer and tried to put an epoxy clear coat on the back of this, and the wood aspirated so many bubbles because I had not sealed the wood. And the consequence of not sealing the wood was that those pores, the wood pores, are open, and the wood is able to breathe out, and it did up until the epoxy started to harden. So there was a whole bunch of bubbles trapped in there. I tried to do stuff to eliminate the bubbles, which ended up hardening the epoxy. I used a heat gun and just left it on the surface way too long. Kept passing over quickly, but didn't let the epoxy cool down between my passes. So I ended up just cooking the epoxy onto the guitar, and it looked pretty awful. I think I have a video of the got it down to the bare wood.
There we go.
Yeah, I was trying to sync it sort of. Yeah, I'm muting it on that now. Yeah. Yeah, I think basically the rest of it is just me putting steamer on. Okay, cool. Yeah, intro. Are you a tapper? And Tapping your foot or this, the something? silver accentuates the pattern of the I can hear this. Oh, is that your foot? Paisley.
Yeah, you gotta keep a steady pace, man.
Exactly what I wanted it to do.
So, but since it's wax, and this, the silver accentuate, I'll run out of anything else in there.
Yeah, now I'm gonna start basically
Lead up into the
painting, telling stories. Yeah, and a good portion of that is just me digging crap out of the, yeah, with this.
that's where I actually
Yeah, exactly.
saw
The whole process. Hmm. Yeah. Right. Right. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, like a split screen. All right. So yeah, do like a split screen so people can see both shots and like, yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, perfect. Working always. Yeah, I tend. Right. Sure. It's reference. Right. Right. Yes. Mm. Mm. Sure. Sure. No, no, that makes sense because that way, the way that the real time order. Uh huh. Yeah. Uber. The Uber. Mm. Fair. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Next month. Really? Huh. Weird. Okay. Hmm. I'll just reference to see if I can find. Yeah, go ahead and start it up on tape 4.
Recording on
Oh,
camera
and
two.
the bench has been built at that point. So yeah, the so the basically I was building guitars on the folding table, which was not ideal, and there's this guitar lutherie company that sell tools and parts and whatnot called StewMac, and they make these very elaborate standing guitar bench, like a guitar workbench. And they're very compact, super simple to use and everything. But, you know, once you've bought all the parts, you're a grand into it, you know? So, my friend Melissa, oh, you know Melissa Seeley. She gave me this, you know, craftsman shop cabinet, which is basically a small, just a small little cabinet made out of plastic that's made just to be in a shop where you can put tools in it, and it's, you know, keeps them a little bit dry and safe or whatever, and is relatively weatherproof or whatever. So Melissa was having to move, or she was getting tired of looking at this ugly thing, and so she just decided to give it away. So I picked it up, knowing that I can always use a cabinet for tools and stuff, and realized that if I just put a top on it, that I could turn it into a workbench that would be pretty portable, because this plastic cabinet is super light. So I just built this simple frame on top of this thing, this plastic thing, and found a way that I could actually attach wood to the top of it. And then, you know, took the wood that I attached to the top of it and used that as the platform to build a table for the Vise, which you see on your, if you're looking at it to your right, and then on your left, you've got the toilet seat, which is what the guitar body rests on. And I had just had to change out the toilet seat on my toilet because the hinges had busted. So I had I had an old toilet seat, and I was making a guitar building bench. My guitar company is Pottymouth Guitars. I mean, you just have to do the math at that point. So, toilet seat, guitar bench for Pottymouth Guitars is just the way things have to be. So I put it all together, and it ends up working quite as well as the $1,000 StewMac thing. And I think I probably spent $300 on the various pieces of hardware and stuff that I put on it. And that's a very generous estimate. I probably spent more like $100. So very pleased at the product, and yeah, it just makes it so much easier to work on a guitar when it's right there. You don't have to crouch over a table. My back would be really sore after working on a guitar for a couple hours. And this, I can stand up straight. It's much nicer. And it also, the Vise holds the guitar in place. So, you know, I was always loath to think that I was going to turn around and something I'm wearing or something is going to catch on the guitar and just drag it off the table, and, you know, wet wet paint spread all over, whatever, different things, bust the neck off, just a million horrible outcomes to that story. So this makes it more secure. I wonder if this video is basically all about the guitar bench.
I bet so. I bet it's that whole story. Yeah. So I mean, again,
I don't know if I actually mess with the guitar on that one at all. So that's the guitar.
I don't know. I mean, and then it looks like you do.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Put it on there, and that's just it on the bench. Okay.
So am I talking? What the hell's going on?
I have no idea how long, but we lost my audio for.
Oh, okay.
I think from back when I mixed my toppings with my yogurt. So I have. What did I say? We'll never know. But while we're paused here, I am going to hit record on the Zoom just in case that happens again. Perfect. I'm allowed to eat and not crunch on the microphone. I don't think our viewers want that kind of lunch co-working session.
Okay.
Recording in progress.
Beep bop boop bop. Beep bop boop bop. So that was 0002, and then 0003.
Oh.
Heyo, that's enough.
It's so loud.
Cool. I call that blip.
Blip.
I would call this also a blip because it's just a little shot of nothing. Just the guitar sitting there. And this is the intro, probably.
Okay. I wonder what the heck happened there.
You're probably just setting up camera. I mean, just trying to press record. Just trying to find the record button.
Got it. Yeah.
Probably. That's another blip.
Okay.
And then here we go. This is it. Number 5.
Your guitars, and
it's just another.
I just got this camera.
Master cut.
You had just gotten this camera. Is that a DSLR or something?
It's a Zoom. It's a Zoom audio product, but it has a camera.
Cool.
Super simple camera.
I think this is from the Zoom camera. It's just 2 takes of
how they made on up until the COVID.
And then let's see what this camera is doing. ZO. Is it also a Zoom product, or is this Is this from the same camera but a different?
Must be a different take.
Different take, different part. This is the actual building of the guitar, I imagine.
One of this guitar. Anyway,
I wonder why it labels them differently. Are you recording it in a different way or something?
No. I mean, it starts as 0. It's like Zoom 0001, and then it's like Zoom 1001, and then 0 or Zoom 2001. You know what I mean?
And then it seems to jump to ZO 0400.
Oh,
like
okay, yeah, but those are just continuations of the same series.
Gotcha.
I don't know why it's like it self-labels those.
Oh, maybe what's going on is that I think I know what's going on. So since it's a DSLR,
it basically makes 20 minutes.
I think after a certain, I think I've used one of those before actually, and if you record for longer than a certain amount of time, then it starts.
It just saves a whole series of Zoom videos.
Okay, so that's what's going on. So this is the series.
Yes, exactly.
This is the series. This is working.
Yes,
and that's good to know. So generally, titling file-wise, that's gonna be the series is gonna be the work session.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm always happy to see like multiple blips because it's like less files to work with. You don't even have to worry about these.
Those are 3 seconds long.
But dang, it looks like you got separate audio for this one as well.
So I have at this point I have a headset microphone on. And so I've set it up that there's another Zoom device that's just an audio Zoom field recorder that's recording the audio from the headset mic. And then the Zoom video recorder is shooting the video, but then, of course, has its own, automatic video track.
Cool.
But
we'll get into the audio once we get into Premiere, I think. I'm going to leave it alone for the moment.
We don't need to deal with that for the raw stuff.
What do you think about? I mean, since we do want to at least post the raw, though, should we at least pick one of these intros, or should we just post them both if we're posting the raw?
I wonder if is there.
Should we go with the second one, or should we watch them both?
Oh, I wonder if this is tape 3 and 4 in the same folder.
Oh, maybe.
That wouldn't surprise me terribly. Because especially if I shot them both in the same day, I might have, I'm wearing the same clothes and everything, I might have shot, and I frequently did shoot 2 or 3 videos in one day.
Yeah.
So I may, and especially this makes me especially suspicious since there's 2 of the headset audio tracks.
Oh.
Because there's no good reason for there to be 2 headset audio tracks for one video.
Well,
so I'll bet there's 2 videos in this folder.
Okay. Intro 1 is 17 minutes and intro 2 is 4 minutes. Should we just watch the 4-minute one real quick?
Yeah, let's watch that. Yeah.
Let's
find out what's going on here.
Oh, it magically appears. It disappears. Obstruction.
Things in the way.
I like it though. Layers.
Yes.
Who you're looking at.
You got it out of the way. Good job.
I just shot a whole video with my light in the way. Hey, this is Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle. That's who you're looking at. And this is Earl Pottymouth Guitars, or Pottymouth Guitars. We're going to redo that whole thing. Hey, welcome back to Pottymouth Guitars. You're looking at Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you my new guitar building bench that I custom made for Pottymouth Guitars. And I'm going to be talking about the Pottycaster that I'm building for Stacy Shea Williams. And in it, I'm going to be talking about the importance of being careful when you're finishing your guitars. And we're going to be doing a little retouching of some trim because I dyed my trim. So now that does sound naughty, and I just realized that I'd said that. But anyway, I
dyed my trim.
Had created some faux binding on this Pottycaster guitar, and when I did some guitar, sealant, to put some sealant on the face of the guitar, and on the sides, a little bit of that sealant dripped over onto the back and fouled up the finish of the back. So I had to redo the finish of the back and re-dye it, and of course when I applied that dye, the dye got on the binding, and since it's a painted on glitter binding, I can't just scrape that stuff off like I would be able with plastic binding. I had to repaint it. So I repainted it, put a coat of good old Angelus Glitter Lights paint on it, and off we went. So you're going to be seeing that real quick here, and I'll be chatting as I go but you're only going to hear the interesting parts in that special master cut. So anyway,
He's talking about
talk
us.
to you later. Thanks for coming.
It's a lie. You're gonna hear all the boring bits.
It's a Pottymouth prophet.
Cool. Okay, so that's an intro, and then is this the one where you?
So let's watch this intro. See what this is.
Yeah.
So that might be just. I wonder if the one audio track is the audio track for this.
Welcome back.
And the one is for
Pottymouth
this.
Guitars.
I think you saw that you had a thing in the lens because you've got a thing. Oh, but this one does seem.
I'm talking about the bench.
Yeah, you're talking. I mean, I think it's forgivable and it's croppable even if we, thing in the way.
Sure.
Let's see how it sounds. Oh, that was the clap. I had it.
Shadow there.
Smack.
Welcome back, Pottymouth Guitars. You're looking at Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle, and boy, oh boy, this is a revolutionary day. I've got a whole lot of things that we're going to introduce, and we're going to get started or continued on with a guitar build as well. But clearly, we're looking at a very different environment than before. Right now, I'm leaning up against this the toilet seat, and no mystery there. We've got a pun going on. This is Pottymouth Guitars. There's a potty pun. So you're just going to have to get used to that sort of thing happening on the regular. So, this is the platform upon which I am going to rest guitars that I am building and or repairing or refinishing or doing whatever with. And right here we've got a vise.
Nice.
The vise will hold the neck of the guitar. Go ahead. There we go, top of the vise. So the neck will go in here, body will go here, and you'll see there's a board down here with a slot cut in it. The slot that I'm running my hands in right here. That's the channel where I could loosen this guitar platform, and if I'm working on a ukulele, for example, or a violin or something like that, and guitar, bass, or whatever else, I can take it back to this position. Normally it's going to be.
So is this still your setup, or did it change again later?
No, this is the same.
Awesome. Well, sweet. This is certainly more in depth than this other intro.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure about this intro actually now. Seeing that one, I'm like,
yeah, that one is much more.
This one didn't really do much. It was just like I messed up the other intro. I can't remember if there was.
Yeah,
I think
I already said all that stuff. Anyway, bye.
Yeah, anyway, here's your intro. Bye. So I think we should go with the first intro and just crop it.
Yeah. The long one's better.
Yeah. At least for our raw
Yes.
pastiche. So yeah, I think what I was saying in the times when I was muted was just that for these videos, for these kinds of videos. Oh, I hope I wasn't. I hope it didn't. I hope I didn't lose all of my renaming of files stuff. But that was good content.
What's good stuff, man?
But I think what I was saying was just that for these raw videos, we want to make it. The plan is to, just so I can get this on tape. The plan is to take the overhead view. I think take the intro. Start with the intro, which will be 0, labeled 0.
Sure.
And I like to put the automated recorded code at the end of it just to make sure that we've archived everything. I keep that when I'm renaming files. And then we go to the overhead and use that as an establishing shot in Premiere. And but is this an overhead shot? Is what's going on in this shot? Let's see. For the previous tape, certainly we'll use the overhead as an establishing shot, and then probably put the other angle just split screen on the same
According to two.
This is an overhead shot.
Yep.
And it's an hour long, so this is the establishing again, and then you get into it. Cool. All right, so then that's the plan for this one too, and then we'll know that this is the series. Because it is labeled slightly differently. Zoom, when you just keep recording for more than, I'm assuming, 17 minutes or so? 17 minutes and 7 seconds?
Around 27. 20,
yeah.
It's a little above or below 20 minutes.
It makes a new file in the series. So that'll be, it looks like they're all 17 minutes and 7 seconds, maybe.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, 1707. DSLRs, man. I learned that is just a that's just a capitalism thing. The reason that they cut off like that, so that they
won't be a movie camera.
Yeah, so that they won't be classified as a camcorder or a movie camera. Isn't that just stupid? It's just a capitalism thing. Like, it makes our lives so much harder. I mean, not that harder. Premiere has made it so that you can sync fairly easily, but come on.
Then we have to sell it as a pro camera instead of pro am, and
right, exactly.
And the tax on that is more, so we saved ourselves $2 per camera.
$2. Oh, and we're not going with the second intro, actually. So I'm not even going to worry about that.
Yes.
I'm just going to leave that as it is and not number it. And these are the two that we're interested in. And then these, I think.
The series, yeah.
Yeah. We'll start calling those workshop. Work in a workshop. I like workshop, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little shop.
It's a little shop. It's a little potty shop.
We'll do a little potty work in there. A little potty work.
Potty Smith.
Yeah, Potty Smith.
Potty Smith.
Potty smithing.
That should be one of your mermaids.
That could be a song.
Yeah, that should be a song. Maybe.
Potty smithing.
So
I want it in your mittens.
There's also this README, and I think that's notes. Maybe.
Oh,
it seems like it doesn't want me to open it in this.
I don't think I've ever opened those.
Cause no, you took some notes in like Word or something.
Oh, did I?
You did. Cause we watched some of these. I know.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see
if we can open it. See if there's actually words on there. I figured that was just one of those, like, if you want to save this file as a you need to use blah, blah, blah.
I mean, it's not much, but
what does it say?
Hang on. I need to open it with something other than Microsoft Word.
Yeah, rich text file, right? So any text.
Yeah.
Or preview.
Yeah, trying it with. Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
It's just this. There is an intro shot for this video with an audio file, but no overhead cam shot. Video. Well, this is nice.
Oh, okay. So that's explaining why there's the 2 sets of audio files, but only one overhead file. Because there's no overhead, I guess, for one of the intros.
Cool. Okay. So that is tape 4. And we may be missing tape 3, but are we really missing it?
I don't.
Tape 5.
Tape 5. Let's go.
Tape 5.
Yeah.
Dave Brubeck, anybody?
Brubeck, baby.
All right. So we got 0 overhead shot.
I got to see him in Billings once, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Very cool.
I saw Brubeck once at the Bass, I want to say.
Ooh, very nice. That would be a great venue to see him. I saw him at the Babcock Theater, I believe, in Billings, Montana.
Badcock.
The Babcock.
That's the name of another song.
Exactly.
Especially for Stacy.
Aha! Wait, you've already decided that it's for Stacy Shea at this point. Wait.
She probably is already. She would have interviewed me at this point.
All right, welcome back to Pottymouth Guitars. You're looking at Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle. That's me. And we are here with the beautiful, gorgeous, almost finished Telecaster guitar that's being built, especially for Stacy Shea Williams. Now, originally it was being built for...
What was that?
Lies.
Lies. Hey, Todd, what's up? What's up, Todd? Todd's in the chats.
Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle. And I was building a special model for myself with some special pickups, the Greg Koch gristle tone pickups from Fishman for Telecaster. And I've got a set of those all ready to throw in here, and I had a Bigsby tremolo all ready to throw on here, and Stacy Shea just insisted that I sell this guitar to her, and I could not say no. So we took a turn, replaced those gristle-tone pickups with some nice, sweet Fender Tex-Mex pickups. I'm looking forward to hearing how those sound on this guitar. And a standard classic brass saddle Telecaster bridge. So we're going to take this to what you would get if you bought a Fender Telecaster off the shelf. And that's what Stacy Shea wants, and that's what she's going to get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what she wants. That's what she's going to get.
There you go.
I just had to pause it for a second, just in case any ASMR people are watching. I hope that came out.
Tripled.
I needed to raise my microphone.
It sounded good.
I'm just getting started. Just getting started with my ASMR game. This directory looks a lot simpler than the last one. I think it speaks for itself almost.
Boom, bam. Yeah. Most of them should be like this.
Yeah. Great. And you know, if there's like 40 of these, I might get a little lax on my renaming things, you know.
Right.
But it was good to do that for the first few, just to figure out what's going on here.
I'm glad we're going through, because actually over the course of time where I've dipped in and tried to find specific files, every once in a while I'll find a file labeled as build 2 that's actually There's a couple of videos in here that are of an acoustic guitar.
Ah, okay.
Those need to be like taken out of the Pottymouth stream, but
Gotcha.
we'll cross that bridge soon, probably.
Well, yeah. It's a bridge. There's like 5 different bridge references ran through my head, but none of them stuck.
No.
I'm only left with Bridge to Terabithia, and that's not the one to use.
I can't find the bridge.
Bridge to nowhere. That's
Bridge.
So I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving.
Yeah, let's do.
We're making going at a good clip here.
Yeah.
I
It's
want to
tape
get
6,
to
baby. We're
at
at
least
tape
tape 8 or something. I think.
Let's do it. Let's make it.
So that looks like the
this
same
is
kind of
so
deal.
much
Same
less
kind of deal.
Super.
Except there's 2 regular Zoom ones, so that makes me think that you took 2 takes. But let's see.
No, I think they're
They're just shorter videos.
Oh, if there is a flubby,
If you see any,
Yeah. What?
if there is a flub, then they're generally super short.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Maybe
but
this
the
one is a
numbering
flub.
thing, it also could be just part of the series of the weird Zoom
Oh,
labeling.
maybe.
Because Z001003, and then there's Z00M0002, but they're all part of the same series. I don't know how or why they number them like that.
Huh. That makes slightly less sense to me.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I've never been able to figure it out.
Yeah.
I just
But yeah, this
There's
is a 17.
some down here.
Well, let's figure out then. So you think Z00? This is the first one? You
It
think
could
this
be.
is the first one?
no, I guess
No,
not.
can't be. You're in the middle.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Can't be.
So yeah,
So-
it's
So it's got to be this one. Oops, not that one. I think this one. Zoom 002 should be the first.
which is why too, but okay.
Right,
thanks.
yeah. Maybe one you deleted because it was a flub or something.
Oh, I could have.
Yeah.
There might have been a blip
Two.
that I.
Yeah.
top of my hat, yeah.
And while I'm dealing with these files on my hard drive, of course, I have the advantage that there's a time. So I can go, oh, this one was recorded at 2 p.m. This one started at 2:17. This one
right.
started at 2:30, whatever, So I can. It's easier to identify which ones are a series. So
Totally.
Sound. We've got
Yeah, I
sound
wonder if
speed.
when I download these, they will retain that time
Okay,
information. I hope so.
All right.
And plus,
Hopefully
I
we
mean,
got all
we can
time codes.
do,
All the files are going to be actually
swap on physical at some point if we need to.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
correct. Because
Yeah, I think moving forward, we probably will do for anything after 18 or what's already on Frame.io. We'll swap physically.
Yeah, let's get you.
remembered.
Stage 3. Woo! That means you can swap hard drives
Ooh.
without getting COVID.
Set
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Zoom recorder. All right.
Here we go. Slam. Add a comment. Start.
Hey, welcome to Pottymouth Guitars. Hey, you're looking at Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle. Hey, so let's start out with a little jibbity jabber. Yeah, basically I'm working on this Pottycaster for the intimidable Stacey Shea Williams.
Nice.
This gorgeous guitar is my tribute to the James Burton Paisley
that's what I
Telecaster
need
that
to do.
Fender made for Elvis Presley's guitar player at the time. And he kind of reluctantly took it. And if you see any interviews, I've watched a good few interviews with Mr. Burton, and he talks about how man in the 60s is a little bit of a threat to hold on to a pink guitar, Paisley all over it, but Fender insisted that he try it out and, gave him a guitar. And, it's a Telecaster, so it's a darn good guitar. It's hard not to play it. And so eventually James tried it out and Elvis liked it. Anyway, check out and look for that interview. There's a few interviews that he talks about that sort of thing. Anyway, boom, boom, boom. Here we've got this Pottymouth. And
I'm flummoxed. I wonder what the hell I'm thinking.
let's just
So many things, I bet.
redo that. Let's be a little more conscious about what the fuck we're doing here.
Yeah, this is your take one, I believe. Yeah. Yep, that's the flip.
Or I could have, at that
maybe you
point,
just-
I could have just gone
Went into workshop mode. Yeah.
right. It was
Let's
like,
see if
oh,
you did
wait.
it again here in this one. Nope, maybe not. You just went straight into the. Or let's see if you introduce it again.
I'll bet you that because I'm very likely
Camera one.
to. There's a lot of times where I'll be like, "Hey, I'm going to do this," and then I'm like, "Wait a minute, what if
Wait a
I
minute,
did
I'm not
that
ready to do
instead?"
Yeah.
And then I go get something, and then I'm like, "Hey, okay, I'm actually changing my entire plan."
Nice. Let's see what this what's going on here.
Oh, I do a redo.
Maybe.
Is that a redo?
I don't know. Let's see.
All right, welcome folks to Pottymouth Guitars.
Looks like.
You're looking at Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle here.
Yep.
And what we're going to do today in this video is we're working on the Pottycaster for Stacy Shea Williams, and we're getting it ready for a clear coat. So that's an important part. It's towards the end of the process. I got to get that done to get to the clear coat. So once the clear coat's on, I can finish the guitar. And Stacy Shea would like to take delivery of this baby in December, and we're now at the beginning of December, so time to jumpstart this thing. Now that I've got the Pottymouth Guitars bench built, nice neck vise and everything, and it's a lot more comfortable to work here.
Well, cool. So this is a total redo, and you seem more confident in what you're doing. So
Yeah. That's a nice little intro that
that's
could
nice.
replace anything.
So that is 1 for me, and this is 0, and that's it in that directory. So moving on.
Perfect. Yeah.
Tape 7, here we come. Tap, tap, tap. I should get a pillow for my toe tap in here. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, I finally put a headphones in, so
Oh,
the,
sweet. We'll see if
computer audio isn't bleeding into my microphone.
Yeah, and I do not have headphones in, so there may be
That's
a
all
slight
right.
echo.
I'm not hearing any echo on
Okay,
you,
good.
but I realized my computer was very loud.
So tape 7.
Yes,
Workshop.
7.
Oh, there's a README.
Ooh.
Ugh. Let me open a
Open
README
with-
and frame my. Oh, come on. No, it's not built for that, but whatever. Let's just see what it says. Can we just open it up in Notepad?
There we go. This will be the one. Mom, please cremate me. Don't send my body through the funeral industrial complex.
Just, what do you want to do?
Compost my body, please.
What would you like? Oh, compost. Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah.
what do we do with the ashes though? But all right,
Yeah, compost would probably be better.
that's a good call. That's a good call.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a tree.
Yeah, why not? I'd like to be a chestnut tree because I have such a nice chest.
All right, importing. Dang. I'm revealing myself here. I don't have Microsoft Office installed on this computer, and I refuse. But I need to get
I understand.
I need to get Open Office at least. But Google
Yeah,
Docs usually does it. Okay, all it says is this episode is an attempt at a summary piece.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm trying to sum things up here.
Huh. Okay. Let's go for the
Yeah.
full
let's
zoom
listen to
first.
a little bit of it. See what the hell.
Summary. This episode. I like how you put that in
So,
quotes.
camera number
Yeah.
one.
I don't want to take myself too seriously.
Of the okay, here's a test of the semi-scripted blah blah.
The Earl Broadcasting System.
Oh, and
This is only a test.
record from the upper deck as well, because why not? So we've got the camera 2 up as well. All right. Hey, folks, welcome back to Pottymouth Guitars. You're looking at Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle. And I just wanted to sort of have a little interim here where I just kind of tell the story of the development of this build, since half of this isn't actually going to appear on screen, because I did about half of this before I started filming any of these things. So, I kind of scripted a few things out, so I'm going to look over here and make sure that I don't skip over anything and or ramble on and on and on and on and on about some things. So, try to keep this kind of brief-ish and concise-ish so that this will be useful in making something that's coherent, entertaining for y'all to enjoy. So, basically, my goal when I decided to build this guitar, this Telecaster, was to build myself.
You hear that noise? I'm sure there is a audio only track. But you hear that?
If I couldn't buy myself.
It just came on. Yeah. Cool. This looks great. I'm gonna, and then there's a series.
Yeah, so
Does that mean
went on
you
for a while. I talked
Kept
for a while.
summarized.
apparently.
Yeah, you kept talking. What do you think about this one? Do you want to put this? Do you want to put it up raw like this? Because it seems like
Well, I mean,
it looks like there may be no
there's no real work going
actual
on.
working going. So
Yeah.
how are you? Yeah. And then I'm
another
actually
video.
gonna.
Stacey
Yeah,
J.
maybe this will be a useful video
If you want
for
to discuss it with
the summary thing or something, but
Yeah.
into this cavity, because if
yeah,
that
it looks like
isn't
I'm
there,
actually
Well,
showing off
yeah,
the parts
you're
and stuff,
showing
which
stuff.
is kind of interesting.
Yeah, you're showing off the pieces. It's like
then back here,
a summary 5 tapes in or yeah.
hallelujah,
And
that
so
was
it could be something that's like, all right, well,
correctly.
Yeah. I say we at least throw the raw up there and
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and
I'll-
see- yeah,
some people,
yeah.
people might it's like, hey, summary.
yeah.
Okay,
Like
here's
you-
a short thing, and I don't have to watch the other ones.
Right.
Or I'll watch this and decide whether or not I want to watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it looks like you're on a trail, like you're certainly explaining where you're at. So I think that's-
I've made an effort to be coherent. So
right. You scripted. It's scripted. It meant something to you.
Semi-scripted.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Voovy. Did I miss guitar talk? No, we're doing it right now. We're talking guitars. We're going through old footage, but it's a lot different from the last time you were here, maybe a year ago. We're going through all that year-old footage and workshopping it here live together. Welcome. I'm Mike, and this is Earl, down below. Vuvi, you remember Vuvi? They were here when we were going over this without us on the screen here. We were just watching these clips. I had scheduled some of them to go up. As Wade answers in the chat, but not in the Zoom.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I was, I totally remember. Yeah, we were like.
It was a late night. It was a late night one.
Very,
yeah.
very late. And we were, just going through this stuff. And I was like, oh my God, there's actually somebody listening.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to see us doing that.
Yeah, we were trying to be secret.
Yeah. But yeah. I remember we got to talking about Abilene or something. Or Denton, or I can't remember.
Yeah, some small town. And yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be doing this every Friday now.
Every Friday at high noon. You're welcome back. Come have lunch with us and co-work, and let's get some stuff done. We're going for at least another 15 minutes here.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. Yep. Abilene and Denton. Nice memory. I nailed it. I always remember a story about Abilene or Denton.
Indeed.
My DFW roots. Can't help it. But you're not from Texas, Earl, are you?
Yeah, I think Vubi is. You're a European person.
Gall darn Abilene. Yep. Awesome. So this is then a series, and we're just gonna roll through. We're gonna see how it looks in the raw. So I think my plan is to, now that we've gone through. I mean, it's good. Yeah, we got 15 minutes left. Dang it.
Yeah.
Left. We got 15 minutes left, and this would be a good time to summarize and talk about next steps and stuff. So since we've been through 7 tapes already,
we burned through that.
My plan would be to let's give Vuvi like a little bit of a taste of some of this footage. In tape 8, because I think Vuvi only saw like tape 1 back when you were working on the Potty Master before you swapped over to the Pottycaster. So this is the overhead shot.
I don't remember which guitar we were working on.
This is the first guitar that we're working on, but Earl now has 55 tapes. Is that right?
55 tapes of
55 tapes getting this. Of the Pottycaster, getting this all the way ready for Stacey Shea, and we're on tape 8, just processing. And so my plan again is to post these 8 tapes. We'll go through 8 here in a second, and to just to do the thing that we're talking about. We're gonna merge these files together and create split screens for all 8 of these that we've already been through, and post those straight to YouTube. We're not going to screen the raw anymore because you need engagement, like really on Twitch. That's one thing we've learned in the last year. It's better to be on screen and be able to talk to you live here and react to the chats and stuff. But this is all like, it's content that some people might watch, and you have a very, very ASMR quality. And, so, we want to at least give people the option of watching the raw tapes and just have a playlist. You could watch potentially 50 hours, just have it on in the background. And by the time the weekend is over, there's a guitar built. So that's my plan, is to make, as we go through them, the
entire weekend,
right? Maybe next week, we start actually doing the split screens, building those in Premiere. So we'll show sort of my process, at least, on how I would do that, and make raw episodes. And then the plan is to make one highlights episode that is, shorter vids. People seem to like shorter ones. Yes. Then the plan is to take all 50 of those videos and make one highlights, like short, like this is how I made a guitar, and that'll be the shorter, like maybe there's a 5-minute version of it, maybe there's a 15-minute version of it where you get to tell a little bit more of the story. But that, I think, is our plan. And Yeah, let's just see a little bit of tape 8 before we go out here.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay. That is a camera 1. Up and at 'em.
Vuvi says, I seen a Telestyle there. Are you working that one now?
Mm-hmm.
Start word on that one. Let's see where I'm at in there. Yeah, let's see.
Maybe you're answering in the chats?
Yes. Yeah, I'm busy. Oh gosh, yes.
Remember, you're on air now.
Yeah.
Remember? That's the whole reason we're doing this.
I thought you were like, yeah, get to writing, Wade. Oh, I'm hurrying. I'm sorry. No,
so
I can
funny.
talk and write at the same time.
So funny.
So dumb.
Or you
yeah,
could
yeah. This is actually this guitar. That Telestyle guitar is the first Pottymouth guitar to be finished, and I just finished it actually, and it's we're waiting for our friend Stacy Shea to come by and pick it up.
Yes. Nice.
So when she comes by, we're going to film a little like handover video, and as a way to sort of put the punctuation mark on the end of it.
Yeah.
And then you'll get to see me do another version of that same Telecaster, but I'll be doing it for my own collection because that was the original. The original plan was to have a guitar for myself, and I really wanted a Paisley Telecaster. And that lady I couldn't refuse. I had to sell it to her. But I learned so much in the process, my own guitar is going to be even better.
Oops, sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
So the angle must be okay.
Gotta feed the cook.
Exactly.
Is this thing on? Yep. Potty.
All right, there it is. Slam.
There we go. The clap.
All right, welcome to Pottymouth Guitars. You're looking at Earl Pottymouth Arbuckle. And yes, we are finally at the moment of truth. I've been working towards this all along, and I've been nervous about this stage. We're going to be putting a clear coat on the top of this thing, and I've had some mishaps with clear coats. I've had some success with clear coats. I've done a couple of epoxy clear coats, and that's what we're going to be doing today, because that is the clear coat that's going to stick to this wax grain filler, and we prepped it with the vinyl sealer from Stu Mac. So what we're getting ready to do is make some epoxy. And what I've got here is Envirotex Light epoxy, and I've already taken this to-go cup.
Yeah, we're actually at 1.75 speed. We're going through.
Okay. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, but real time in that he hasn't yet delivered it to Stacy Shea.
Exactly.
We're still,
It's in limbo right now.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of purgatory. Guitar purgatory. I take it out and play it every once in a while because it's a great guitar.
Nice.
Clear coat.
Yeah, she's gonna enjoy the heck out of it.
Did I see you clap again? I thought I saw you clap again, but maybe not. Maybe
I
it
might
looks
have
like
just
this is a
been
full
dramatic.
on take, and you
Yeah.
even get into working. So
Yeah,
what's that?
I'm doing
especially
some
a-
intense stuff there.
You got a little squeezy?
10-pound guitar body.
Those are
10-pound guitar body.
silicone baby blocks that I needed something to elevate the guitar on, but something that epoxy wouldn't adhere to.
Oh. Oh.
So I found some silicone baby
Sorry, buddy.
blocks online
And the silicone.
and bought those.
That's
It's
awesome.
the only thing I could find that
Tone also.
could support the guitar and be silicone and
Wow.
not be
Will
like
not.
some weird oblong shape that wouldn't work.
That's so funny. Good tip. There you go. There you go. All
And
right.
when I originally ordered it, Amazon sent me pacifiers instead of the blocks.
Yeah.
So when I got it, I'm like, what am I going to do with these pacifiers?
Yeah.
These things are not going to hold up a guitar.
Well, awesome. So this is zero overhead, renaming that, and then this looks like it goes, not even gonna label it, just goes straight into
Yeah, yeah.
workshopping and all the way
Yes.
through, I imagine. So I think, yeah. Oh, Vuvi says, I've been in a few luthier shops. Love it. The process is so technical. I'll be glad to see.
Cool.
Nice. And yeah, and I've caught Vuvi's stream a couple of times recently.
Oh,
Let's
really?
go ahead and do a little shout out. Bada bing. Last seen streaming art. Nice. So I think the plan then is going to be to take next time on Pottymouth Guitars, we will take these 8 tapes that we've done. I'm gonna download them now that I've renamed them. You uploaded them. I renamed them, and I'm gonna download them, and then I think over the air we will, in real time, import them into Premiere, sync them all up, and make split screen. Raw video files, slap an intro on it, slap an outro on it, and then, hopefully by the end of next Friday's session, we will have at least 1 or 2, maybe just a template that I can then share with you, and you can help start cranking these out yourself with your Premiere on your computer, and we can
Once
share
I've
those.
seen it and watching it and participating at it actually in real time here, then I'll be able to go, okay, I can see what's being done, and now I can apply that to videos of me building other guitars.
Yeah, I like the split screen because
I like that idea a lot.
Then we can just see it all at once, and then for the highlights, maybe we do change camera angles and make it fancy and stuff. But for these raw videos, like, there's no way we can
half and half, boom.
Yeah, and that's the only way we're gonna get them, because there's no way we can just sort of watch all 50 of them. If we just did it every Friday, it would take us over a year, we determined.
Yeah, it would be forever. Yeah. So I like that. I like that idea a lot. We can get it up. We can still, and there'll be, we've got all. Now we've got to focus. We know what we're going to focus on. Mm-hmm. So that's already saved us a ton of time.
Yep.
And once we get the actual the stone rolling down the hill, the actual episodes being edited together, one after another, then I think it's going to actually happen pretty quickly. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to get that going then, and then so we'll do that. We'll do that next week, and then maybe the week after that we'll get back to going through tapes, or I don't know, maybe our plan will change after that since you'll be onboarded to Premiere. Just in case I was muted earlier, I think for that sort of for our highlights reel that we're talking about, each guitar will have a highlights reel. And for that, we're talking about at least these first, 10, 18 tapes maybe, just showing, tiny little clips of them. They maybe pop on the screen, chronologically as you explain, the overall process maybe a little bit more. And you're talking about maybe scripting something for that. But
Yes.
no pressure. We'll get there when we get there. We've got 50 tapes to go through. But holy shit, we went through 8 of them. I mean, that's if we do that, then it's
amazing.
like we could get done in a month or 2 or something maybe.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it was amazing, says Vuvi, being the luthier. Yes. Master luthiers are fascinating to watch, Wade says. And Vuvi says, it was amazing. One guy was sanding the top of one with one sandpaper swipe at a time. He would swipe in the calipers over and over and over. Nice.
Yeah, one swipe of the paper and then measure. Swipe of the sandpaper, measure again.
Wow.
Like, microscopic.
Whew.
Man, amazing.
Phew.
And yeah, it makes all the difference if you do it right. And it makes all the difference if you try to shortcut.
Yeah.
Then you end up with a big mess.
Yes. So yeah, we are doing this high noon every Friday.
Yeah.
Come join us for lunch next time, and bring your laptop and Premiere, and we'll do a little Premiere tutorial and learn how to make a split screen video with
simple stuff, which will be fun.
Yeah. Yep. He said it had to be perfect for that perfect sound he wants. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, if it's too thick or it's too thin. If it's too thin, that wood will sound reedy. You got to have enough beef to that wood.
Yep.
Beefy wood.
Well, stick with me, Earl. Any parting words for our audience?
Thank you so much for coming and watching this. I love it, and it's so exciting that people have just encouraged me to go ahead and point a camera at myself to share this with people, and they finally convinced me to do it. I'm glad they did. I'm so glad that you're here. Love y'all equally.
All right. Yes, each of you equally. Todd, Boovie, Amber, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. And have a great Friday and have a great weekend. And we'll see you next Friday for more Pottymouth guitars at high noon, Central Standard Time, moon time. And then, yeah, I'll probably be ready to do some more play-alongs on Sunday. And Monday we do Music Mondays now. Music Mondays at 8 p.m. We do song requests, and I've got a special guest coming this Monday, Ammon Taylor, who's an amazing pianist.
Oh, he's great.
Virtuoso. I mean, he's incredible. He's like the modern Rachmaninoff, in my opinion. And he's great. So I can't wait to hear what he's going to play us. He'll probably play us some of his climate change musical aria operetta. Nice. We'll see. Yes, live playing. Absolutely. Yeah, it started doing that about 12 Mondays ago. It'll be our 13th Monday. Whoa.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Spooky. Yeah. Earl did one. He did one. What did you do? Number 5 or something? I don't know. You were early.
I think it was number 5 or so, 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Did a little Bob Dylan and something else.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. And then my rip-off of the Billy Bragg song. Yes,
I love that Billy Bragg. Way over yonder in the minor key.
Exactly.
Yes.
Such a great song.
On Mondays, we're doing 8 p.m. That's our usual start time. We might start at 7:30 just to go. It's music and media Mondays. And we're going over all of the Simpsons Treehouses of Horrors right now. But we're doing that a little earlier at 7:30.
That's smart.
We're watching all 32 of those this month, and we're rating them. And then we got a big stream coming up on the 31st for Halloween. And that might just be an all-day kind of thing, but we'll see. But yeah, 8 p.m.
Cats will be involved, I'm sure.
8 p.m. Sundays and Mondays and noon Fridays. And that's where you can find us. Love y'all.
See ya.
Bam. Have a great week, y'all. Weekend.